Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to BODS. This is day 2. I invite you to take a deep breath. Get ready for this next 15 minutes. There's a lot that we're going to talk about. But I'm going to start right where I left off yesterday, which is this question. Why are you here? I asked everybody that yesterday, and I really hope you spent some time yesterday asking yourself that question. Why am I here? What do I want to accomplish? What are my intentions for this next 30 days? All of this is very important to know because everything that's going to happen in these 30 days is going to happen through the power of your mind. I don't care what's happened up to this point in your life. What you now decide to create in your life is yours to do. And it is definitely possible for whatever you wrote down. So, why are you here? You're here to figure this shit out. A little early in the morning for that, but there you go. So let me turn this music down a bit. And I can't really get it turned down a bit, can I? Hold on, it's coming. There we go. Okay. So I have a lot to talk about today, and I think you're going to really, really enjoy what we're going to talk about here. So let's start with a recap of yesterday. I asked you to start clearing out your mind, no negative thoughts about yourself, none whatsoever, to really start to create a way of thinking about yourself that is supportive, that is loving, that is complimentary, right? And then I asked you what word describes you on this journey. I want you to just find a word and hook on to it. You know, like committed. I am committed. I am definite about this journey. I am loving. I am self-loving through this journey. Whatever you pick, just find a word and then commit to it. Really give yourself permission to live that word out loud. And then, upon waking, 3 things you like about yourself. Why is that? Because it's too easy to wake up in the morning and let the world put the thoughts into our head. Let anything, my body aches, whatever I think I'm going to have to do that day, to take over my mind. But if you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is think to yourself, I love that I get to wake up every morning in this beautiful house. It's one of the things I thought about. I love my house. I love that my legs take me wherever I want to go, that I still can dance, right? So many different things. I'm not going to go through all of mine, but I really want you to make sure every day, do not step those legs that I love so much out of that bed until you've done those 3 things. Okay? Very important. And then what is your intention for the next 30 days? It's really important for you to know that. Put it somewhere where you can see it, where you can have it. So here's my question to start us. What do you believe about life? What you believe about life sets the stage for the way you believe about everything else. Do you think the world's a safe place? Do you think the world's a harsh place? Do you think the world's a scary space? And I know right now asking that question is very interesting as we step into a new year and a new uh, government. But I'd like to put all of that aside because the world I'm talking about is the quantum world, the metaphysical world. Do you believe that life is unfolding perfectly? Do you believe that anything you choose, you can accomplish? Do you believe that you have the power in yourself to make the changes necessary to live a fulfilled life? What do you believe about life itself? Do you see those 2 things? I know what I believe about all that out there, but what do you believe about all of this in here? What do you believe about you, your ability to do what you say you're going to do? Because that's paramount in all of this. Okay, let's step into the first idea today, and it's called the dynamic prototype. There is something in you that has never been touched by any of the things that have happened to you throughout your lifetime. What do you think when you hear that? When you see these words, what do you think? There's something in you that has never been diminished. It's never been damaged. There's nothing in you that's ever felt the repercussions of whatever's gone on in your life. There is a part of you that is unblemished. It's called the dynamic prototype. It's the perfection that you are that can never be changed. You can certainly experience different things, but who you are is unchangeable. And that's the dynamic prototype. And many of us have that prototype of, there's my perfect self. This is who I am when I'm living at my highest level. That's your dynamic prototype. And in the quantum field, everything in the quantum field is of that dynamic prototypical. Is that right? That's the right word, right? Prototypical. That prototype that is dynamic, perfect, unfolding, evolving at all times. So you have this dynamic prototype right there within you, and you can open it up and unleash it into your life at any moment. And let me talk to you about that. So the dynamic prototype, that thing in you that's perfect, invites you to interact with the prototype as you would in a finished product. There's something inside of you that's saying, James, just be your perfect self. There is the ability, you have the ability to just be who you are. You don't have to live a life from all of the things that have happened up to this point in your life. Start over. That's what we're doing here. 30 days to create neural pathways that support and develop us as we make decisions and intentions for our lives. And this dynamic prototype, what I'm really asking you to do is understand how perfect you are. Understand that there is that in you that has the capability and the power to create whatever you want. You want a thinner body? Done. You want to gain weight? I love that somebody else mentioned that in this program. I just want to put more weight on. I was like, good for you, me too. Whatever it is, you want more love in your life, you want more money, you want more career success, you want more fulfillment in your creative expression. Whatever it is, there is a dynamic prototype of every aspect of your being. And your job is to let it out. And the dynamic prototype isn't just a tool. It's not just one of those, oh, that's a fun idea. It's not an idea. It's who you are. It's a process of learning, iterating, and improving until the idea takes its best form. That prototype already exists, and it is dynamic, and it is brilliant and perfect. You are all of those things. So I guess what I'm really saying is this: be your best self now. What are we waiting for? Right? Just be who you know you want to be or not to be. That is the question. I never got to play Hamlet. So, are you willing to be your best self now? It's day 2. Come on, you've had 24 hours. By God, you can be your best self. You have to know what that is and then just decide to be it. This is called being our dynamic selves. So that's the whole idea of a dynamic prototype. There's something in you already exists. It's time for you to let it out. It's time for you to live it, live from it, be it. Tony Robbins said, beliefs have the power to create and the power to destroy. Human beings have the awesome ability to take any experience of their lives and create a meaning that disempowers them or one that can literally save their lives. It's all about you. It's all about what you believe, how you believe it. I just asked you, what do you believe about the world? What do you believe about the world you live in? It's not okay to believe you're really powerful, but the world disempowers you because they kind of fight each other. We call them in mental muscle mixed messages. What's it going to be? Is the world going to win or are you going to win? Is it a good witch or a bad witch? All about wicked, right? So the question is, are you willing to take this journey and go looking for your beliefs? Find them. Don't just pretend they're all okay. We all have some beliefs that need some shaken up, right? So you create the meaning of everything in your life. You can create beliefs that support you and ones that disempower you. And it's all subjective. It all just depends on what you decide is best for you. I'll tell you this. If you have a belief that you can't do something, you need to back up and ask yourself, why can't I? Why can't I have my best body ever at the age of 70? Well, I can, and I do, and I will continue to make it even better. That's how we have to think. We have to be willing to create the meaning in our lives and then live from that dynamic prototype and say, I already am my best self ever. And watch me roar. Right? So, William James said this: in any project, which basically you're your own project right now, the important factor is your belief. Without belief, there can be no successful outcome. We all want success. And yesterday I gave you the acronym for what success means. All of those aspects of success are what you are here doing. So, what's your belief? What do you believe about the world? And what do you believe about your place in the world? Do you believe that your intentions are 100% achievable? Or are you leaving room for the possibility of failure or underachieving? I'm going to tell you right now, don't. Don't leave room for failure. Don't don't just kind of be wishy-washy with this or allow yourself these little scapegoats. Set your intention and do it now. Do it right now in your mind. Make absolute certain that you believe that your intention is 100% achievable because it is. I mean, that's the thing. It is. How you use your brain, your mind, your soul, your heart, that's what determines how your life unfolds. So make that decision now. Cultivate that belief now that whatever you put your mind to, that is what unfolds, right? You know what I teach? Beliefs create the way we think, and then the way we think creates the way we feel. And then once we feel a certain way, we have emotions about it all. But it all backs itself up to the beliefs. And I know I've said this 1,000 times, but for some of you, this might be new. So your beliefs, you wonder why you think what you think. It's because you believe what you believe. And you wonder why you're feeling a certain way. Have you ever had one of those moments where you're feeling really cruddy and you're like, why do I feel cruddy? And then you have to go back and go, oh, that's why, because I've been thinking about this. And then think about something else and you won't feel cruddy. You'll feel happy. It's up to you. It's up to all of us. But it all backs up to our beliefs. Beliefs create your values. What do you value in life? This is one of the things I want you to do today. I want you to make a list of your values. What do you value in life? It actually helps with your intentions. Like, I really value my friends. I value the people that I trust, that trust me. I value relationships where I can have fun, where someone has my back, I have their back. I value the people in my life that support me and that I get the privilege of supporting. So make a list of all of those things because then you're gonna understand what your intentions are. And are they in the right place? Do you have a valuable intention? So that's one of the things I want you to do today. It's all going to be about your beliefs and your values. So find out what do you value most? And then just check your intention and say, does my intention match my values? Good question. So something new in BODS, I want to give you 30 health tips throughout these 30 days. So here's tips 1, 2, and 3. So that means day 1, today is day 2, and I'm even giving you tomorrow's. Although tomorrow I'll probably give you another one as well. So the first one is get more sleep tonight. Why? Because a mind that is rested, and besides that, your mind also works while you're sleeping. There's a great amount of intuition coming through you while you're sleeping. So get more sleep tonight. If you usually get 6 hours sleep, which is not enough, by the way, get 6.5, get 7. If you usually get 7 hours sleep, get 7.5, get 8. If you usually get 8 hours of sleep, good for you. Make it 8.5 hours. Just give yourself more time to sleep, okay? And see how you feel the next day. Second one, stay hydrated. We've got to be more hydrated. Water flowing through our bodies creates so much more elasticity. It keeps our faces hydrated. It keeps our bodies working better. At least 8 glasses of water a day. Can you do that? And I don't mean you have to go around counting them. Well, yeah, you really should probably to know you've had 8 glasses. But just put what I do is I just put all of the water I'm going to drink for the day in one place, and then I know I'm done it by the end of the day. And here's the big one. Take regular breaks today. Step away from work every 60 to 90 minutes to refresh your mind. I don't care what you're in the middle of. Give yourself permission to take a break, to step away and to reactivate those neural pathways, reactivate your mind, bring yourself more elasticity in the brain that maybe has been focused for a little bit too long. Okay? So, more sleep, hydration, and take regular breaks. I'm so excited to do these. I have all of them laid out for this whole trip. You're going to love it. Okay, here are your directives. Start identifying your beliefs. Really start paying attention to those beliefs. Also, I didn't write it down here, but pay some time today, spend some time today with your dynamic prototype. You know what I mean? Like take some time and visualize what you are as your perfect self. Okay? Make a list of what you value in life, get more sleep tonight, stay hydrated, and take regular breaks. That is our day today. 15 minutes, dynamic prototype. That's what I want you to walk away with here this morning. I want you to really start thinking to yourself, who am I? Who am I when I'm in my best perfect self? Good question. What's the answer going to be? Okay, take a deep breath. What I know is that each one of us has that perfect expression of exactly who we know we are, ready to just burst out into the scene and live the life we want to live. And so I know our day unfolds perfectly for each and every one of us. We find out what we value. We understand what our beliefs are. We drink more water. We get more sleep. And we take breaks because that's a healthy mindset. Have a great day, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.